Oh, there we go. I've hit it. Are you ready? You ready?
Warning. Some viewers may find the following video offensive. Viewer discretion is advised.
Elite FPL, baby!
Warning. Some viewers may find the following video offensive. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody. How's it going, Steve-O? How's it going, man? You alright?
Yeah, good evening.
You having a good time, mate?
Yeah, that intro is, yeah, it's like something you'd hear from the music from a club at 3 o'clock in the morning down some back street alleyway in Amsterdam
back, baby.
or something.
Backstreet's back. Yeah, whoever made that intro sick. You're looking at him. I spent an hour doing that. No, more than an hour. It was a little bit more than an hour.
It's not
so
12
I'm on
hours
top.
Like some people
I'm
make
paid. I'm paid good money for that. You know. Oh, nice, Steve.
Yeah. So some FPL content creators take 12 hours just to tell us that Mbeumo and Palmer are worth bringing in.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, I'm gonna switch up I'm switching up the channel graphics again, Steve-O. Chris, maybe at the next international. I don't know. Maybe at Christmas I'll do it. I don't know. But it's gonna be so busy now, isn't it? With fixtures coming thick and fast over the next few weeks. Well, until January essentially. December's ridiculous. January's busy as well. Hello to everybody in the chat. Nasty Ball's got Brian.
Thick and fast, and it's why.
Can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, cool.
It's why I have something to reveal to you, but just say hello to the chat and we'll get on with that later.
Oh, we have something to reveal. Hello, comrades. Hello, Arden. We've got Ricky here. We got good evening, Matthew. We got Noddy here. Toenail. T Hemming. Hello, guys. Hello. FPL Stanzas here. We've got Manon, Karma Baby, Ragav's here. We've got Podner. We've got Madeline Tudor here. We've got Maestro here. We've got Chang. Andre D. Max is here. Hello, everybody. Hope you've had a great week and you're looking forward to the upcoming game week. Is all I'll really say on that. And yeah, so Steve-O, I really, it's a bit of one of these classics. I've not really had time to even look much over my team and make any worries or any considerations in my team. I don't even know much about any news that's happening in FPL because I've been so head down with this I say it's a stupid video. It's a good video, but it's an animation I'm making, and it's just taking way too much time. Some news has come through. I might be getting this job. It's like 75% likely I'm going to get this job. So the good news is I'll be always available in the evenings. Bad news is I've got to go to bed early because I've got to wake up at the crack of dawn, 5 in the morning. But I'll be getting home at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's kind of one of those. Weekends are free as well, which is good. But I'm waiting to hear more about it. Because at the moment work is dried right up. And I'm like, it's going into Christmas. And I'm like, oh. Hello, Max. How's it going, mate? It's Michael Svedden's here. John Jack's here. Dave's here. You need that warning message at the bottom of the graphics instead of the following message. You need that warning message on the bottom of the graphics instead of the follow message. Oh, right, okay. Well, no, to be honest, we put the warning at the beginning of the show. We can't just keep playing bloody warnings here. We could try it. Here
Warning. Some viewers may find the following video offensive. Viewer discretion is advised.
There we go. Elite FPL, baby! What did you think? Did you hear that bit?
Yeah, it made me laugh. It generally did make me smile.
My head is fried. So keen on Simicast instead of Saliba. Have Gabriel to cover, and Darwin Isaac is a tough one. Yeah. Again, people having all these players.
Is it a tough one?
Well, you think Darwin Núñez is like the best thing since sliced bread, and he thinks that in Liverpool he can't do anything wrong. I think he's a bit wasteful in front of goal. I think Isaac maybe more.
Well,
puts the ball. I think he's more clinical, Isaac, but Núñez plays in a more. I don't know, man.
I was thinking more Isaac was the obvious pick.
Oh, no, hang on a minute. That's rubbish. Because last week you were like singing Núñez's praises. You were like, he's the one to have.
No. In the context of this question or point of view of the two, I would go Isaac.
I have so keen on Simicast instead of Saliba. Is he really? I have Gabriel to cover it. Okay, and I don't know what I don't know about that. But yeah, so playing Simicast while I'm playing Simicast, yeah, it's a good fixture. Núñez over Isaac, who's got Man United, is gonna score. Newcastle are gonna smash us, mate. They're gonna smash us. I think minimum 2-0 Newcastle. We'll get to it in a minute. I'm dreading that game. Saturday night. It's a Saturday night game. Oh my god. We're going to get smashed. Like, what did Newcastle do at home? That's 4-1. 4-1 against Chelsea. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 4-1 against United. I really wouldn't. I know people going, well, United, they've been pretty solid at the back. I mean, well, the resurgence of Harry Maguire, but Newcastle are a different breed at St James's, and the thing is, it's a tale of two teams. One team that plays as a unit, another team that plays as individuals. But we'll get onto that prediction, and I'm sure other people will be sort of agreeing with the score line. Steve-O, what's your thoughts on taking Watkins and Archer out for Darwin and Isaac? Wow, that's great transfers. Watkins and Archer out for Darwin and Isaac. I wish that's a luxury. That's a luxury move, isn't it? That's a luxury move.
Look, I want to ask you about your transfers. Did you actually do them in the end? Because you had a sign from God.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. Yes, I did.
You didn't do it?
I did do them. But I did them after the price rises on the 27th of November. I did them the day after price rises happened. So I couldn't do the transfers I wanted to do. So I had to do the other ones that I was thinking of, which are pretty much boring.
Hold on a minute. You had 2 free transfers, yeah?
No.
Oh, right, 1 free transfer, but you had the money to do whoever it was for Gordon and Saka, wasn't it?
I didn't bring Gordon in.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the moves.
Oh, you did. So you didn't do the transfers that you wanted to do then?
No, well, didn't. So it was gonna be Diaby out.
Yeah.
So it was gonna be I'm trying to remember now. Was it? Oh, freaking hell! It was that long ago. It felt like last year. It was. Who was it? Hang on. I'll tell you now. I'm just gonna look through my history. That was it. It was Bowen. So it was gonna be Bowen out, Diaby out, and Trippier out. Is that right?
No. You definitely did not say Trippier.
So it was Bowen, Trossard. That was it. Bowen, Trossard, and Diaby out, wasn't it? That was what it was. Right, yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't do it, mate.
But weren't you going to be bringing in Mbeumo, Gordon, and Saka? That was the original plan. For those 3. I'm pretty certain it was, because we both agreed that I've already done it.
Well, why did you tell me what you did?
Well, I've done a -16 because I just can. Just don't care.
Okay, well, I've done a -8. So, okay,
have you?
Yes. So I've brought in Saka, and I've brought in Mbeumo, and I've brought in Saliba.
Okay.
I couldn't afford Gordon. I couldn't do the move for Gordon, so I ended up doing Trossard. So I did Trippier to Saliba.
Right.
Trippier to Saliba, Trossard to Mbeumo, and Bowen to Saka was the moves I did.
Okay.
So my team going into next week, I'll stick up on the screen. I don't know if you're going to bother to load it up or not. I can read it out if you'd like.
Yeah, read it out, yeah.
Hang on a moment. My team is going to be Areola in goal. Ooh, do I play? Yeah, Areola's got to be Areola. I've only got Areola. Areola in goal against Crystal Palace. Then we've got Baldock, Saliba, and Tsimikas. And then we've got Son, Salah, and Mbeumo, Saka, Watkins, who's flagged. I didn't know that. This is how much.
Watkins is apparently 50-50.
Oh, I've got Palmer coming on.
The words of the manager.
I've got Palmer coming on if Watkins doesn't. Great. Okay. So it'd be Son, Salah, and Mbeumo, Saka, Watkins, Alvarez, Haaland. So I've got a back. So basically, that's my team.
Very good.
And I'm going to be captaining Salah.
Oh, really? You're captaining Salah?
Oh, really? Yes,
Is that a lock?
Oh, really? It will be. It will be a lock, Steve-O.
You're captaining Salah?
Yes.
Okay.
Why are you saying that we shouldn't?
No, I'm just surprised that you'd be going for a player who's got a relatively toughish fixture compared to, I would argue that Man City have got the easier fixture, personally. And
I don't feel. I'm not feeling Haaland. Not feeling it this week. Are you going with Haaland then, are you?
Even though he's triple captain potential.
Are you going with Haaland, are you?
Oh, yeah.
So you did a -16 to go with Haaland captain. So come on then, spit it out. What have you done? What was your -6? Let me load.
So for the next 3 or 4 games, I'm just not going to bother doing anything, barring injury. So I just decided, just to hell with it, I'm going to bring in this Kelly of Liverpool because they've got really good fixtures. I've taken out Areola because he's a waste of space.
Okay, so you got rid of Areola. Who else did you get rid of? Douglas Luiz by any chance?
Well, you know I did that, yeah. But I got rid of
Martinelli. Got by.
I got rid of Matty Cash for Gabriel. Just brought him in because I want to get in Arsenal defensive coverage. I don't give a shit about the rotation whatsoever because I've got a decent.
Wow, chat! Do not do -16s to bring in these players.
Well, Kelly, I can and I will.
Kelly for Liverpool.
And then I've done like you did. I've done Louise, Martinelli, and someone else for.
So you've done Louise, Martinelli, Cash, and Areola.
Plus,
who else do you do? Trippier?
No. He's sticking in. Bowen, of course. Bowen for Gordon.
Oh, Bowen's on your bench, isn't he?
Yeah. So I've got the team and the team screenshots.
You've got your team.
Yeah.
Great. There's me drawing on the screen. Oh, so I don't have to draw on the screen, is what you're saying?
No. It's there in just the team screenshot.
Oh, okay. I have to go into Discord now.
But yeah, it was Martinelli, Douglas Luiz, Bowen, Areola, Cash out for Mbuemo, Saka, Gordon, Kelly, Gabriel. The team is left. I'm leaving it. I'm not touching it. And I'm just...
It's a lock, is it?
It's a lock for the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Kelleher, Trippier, Tsimikas, Gabriel, Salah, Mbuemo, Gordon, Saka, Son, Wood. Fucking Wood, man. You got Alvarez on the bench. I think that's a mistake, personally.
I don't think I'll be benching Alvarez. I'll be putting him in the team.
Where you Wood on the bench, Alvarez starting. It's got to be, surely. I mean, that's just asking for trouble doing that.
Yeah, I know.
Hello, Connor. How's it going, Connor? You're right. Is that a -16 team? Animations. This is a -16 team. What do you think? What do you rate this -16 out of 10? Chat.
It's basically getting rid of players that are either injury prone or potential rotation risks or whatever for give or take guaranteed starters with really good fixtures. I'm a bit gutted I couldn't go with Zinchenko. I wish I kind of did I was going to do a -16 on Wednesday morning, but I thought, now leave it for now. And then Zinchenko went up yesterday, I think it was, and I was just like, damn, I can't get in a nailed Arsenal defender, so I just went for the next best option in Gabriel. But thankfully now my bench is a lot better. It's easier on the eye. Like I say, I don't want to be worrying about my team. I want to treat it like Sky.
Well, you've got some admirers in the chat. You've got Toenail giving it a 9 out of 10. You've got Animations giving it a 10 out of 10. So yeah, well done, Steve. You seem to be no one's given it a lower rank. I mean, it's a good team for the upcoming fixtures, but that's why you took the -16 in order to get that team. So
it's to get players which
it's like a mini wildcard, isn't it?
Which over this next period of 4 or 5 games are going to be
Scotland.
They're going to be playing. So
Scotland investors turned around and said he's done a -24. I mean,
brilliant. What will he do? Is the question.
These
things pay. Like I said, we reference Show Me the Mane a lot. Used to do it every week. -8.
Yeah, but what's happened to him? He's quit the game, hasn't he?
I think he quit halfway through the season when he was like 30,000.
Yeah. I look at this team and I think, who would I be one? Who am I jealous of not owning?
We've got the same players, haven't we?
Pretty much. I mean, it's going to be good. I've got a few differences, obviously, in my team. I've got hang on. Yeah, it's going to switch that screen up. So you've still got Trippier, you see. I don't. So I've got Saliba. You got Saliba. You've got Gabriel. I've got Saliba. You've got Tsimikas. I've got Tsimikas.
Saliba's the guaranteed starter.
You got Tsimikas. I've got Tsimikas. I've got Baldock, which is. Well, you've got Trippier over me, Baldock, but
Baldock's not starting for you though, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because Mitchell away at West Ham, I think they'll concede. I think Burnley have got less chance of doing it.
Well, we're not scoring in that game. It's a guaranteed clean
Yeah,
sheet.
so we both got Son, we both got Salah, we both got Mbeumo now. We've both got Saka. So Watkins versus Woods. Well, Watkins is 50-50.
Well, Watkins Wood isn't a guaranteed start for me.
No, sorry. Okay, Alvarez will be playing for you. So who have you got extra then? Gordon.
The midfielder.
Gordon versus Watkins, but
Yeah.
Watkins is 50-50. If not, it'll be Cole Palmer, and Cole Palmer's fixtures at Brighton. I mean, maybe he could do something.
Fixture.
Maybe he could do something in that game. I don't know. But what's your thoughts on Ollie Watkins? Do you think if he doesn't start, he comes on, or do you think if he misses it because they want to rest him for the City game?
I don't know what the extent of the injury is, or is it illness? He just didn't travel with the squad, and Unai Emery's just come out and said he's 50-50. I mean, there's Karma Baby in the chat. I'm sure he'll be able to enlighten you more, or any Aston Villa fans, or anybody that keeps up to date with the
Karma Baby, what's going on with Ollie Watkins? Do I need to worry about Ollie Watkins, yes or no? Lee Brunt gave you a 3 out of 10. Wood spoils it a bit. We've addressed that. David, I think he's going to be playing Alvarez.
Oh no, Chris Wood spoils it. Again, I reiterate this point. I just find it so funny when people like they come onto live streams and it's like,
hang on a minute. Stop a second.
Warning. Some viewers may find the following video offensive. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, so I was going to play that every time. Every time you're about to say something that might upset one of the snowflakes.
oh right.
Talk about snowflakes. Have you had any snow down your way?
It snowed when I was
Nothing up here.
scooping up leaves.
Nothing
and
here.
rebuilding a grass area basically. So yeah, it was snowing. It not like heavy, like little bits and pieces, but
Yeah. Well, anyway,
I must have had about 400 comments. Aren't you cold wearing that shirt? No. Are you cold wearing that shirt? Try doing this job. Are you sure you're not cold?
good chat. Let's talk about so back to your team. So that's your team. Captain locked on Haaland. Do you think Haaland's the best shout this week? And if you why are you not triple captaining them, Steve-O?
Because me personally, I used them in double game weeks, and it'll be used on his double game week against, is it Brentford and Sheffield United? I may use it then.
Okay.
Which apparently could be game week 20.
Karma Baby says, my guess is that the Watkins injury is worrying. The European game he was left out of was important.
Was there any knocks, bumps, or anything like that, Karma Baby, during the match against Tottenham?
Focal on Twitter is sharing whether Watkins is starting or not tomorrow. He has a Villa in the know, apparently, says Dom Dewsbury in the chat.
So well done, you'll all be jumping to his stream. It's like Trigger Lip says, the only reason why these people do this is because then people just jump onto the stream for a whole hour and a half, and then like the last 10 minutes to go, yeah, he's playing, or no, he's not playing. Brilliant. It's a brilliant way of getting traffic.
Okay, so I get comments about wearing flip-flops and no socks. Firetug, I don't know what are you replying to someone there? Who are you replying to about that?
That'll be me, won't it? Because I'm assuming he wears that now, like on a daily basis.
Oh, yeah, because you wear a t-shirt. If I got there's a kid that goes to my daughter's school, and he's got to be about 7 or 8 years old. He's always wearing shorts and t-shirt. I'm like, this weather. There's me going, Hayley, make sure you've got your woolly hat and your gloves on. And then this kid comes out, shorts and t-shirts. Like, I'm like, what? Running around in the playground in the ice. And I'm like, oh my god, it's going to end in tears. It's going to end. This is what happens when you're a parent. You always think about like the dangers, but the kids don't care. The kids do what they want to do. -8 for me. Watkins, Solanke and Eze out for Isaac, Darwin and Elanga. Very nice moves. Nice moves.
Very good.
Do I need to do Darwin in for Watkins? How much is Darwin?
7.5 is nothing.
Oh my God, is he really? I don't know. Steve, who would you bring in, Darwin or Isaac over for the next?
Isaac, it's an easy one for me.
Let's have a look at Isaac.
Man United, Everton, Spurs, Fulham.
How's Isaac been performing?
Very well. By all accounts.
By all accounts. He game week 13, he scored a goal. He hasn't. So that was the first goal. Admittedly, though, that was because he wasn't playing. He hasn't been playing that many games, mate. Oh, he was out injured, was he? Oh, okay. So he missed the Wolves, Arsenal, Bournemouth game. He played game week 9.
He scored against Paris Saint-Germain. That's what you got to take into account.
Chat, what do you reckon? Nunez or Isaac? Should we do a poll? Should we do a poll while we go on to the predictions?
So that would be what? A -12 for you at that point?
Oh, you know, just have a bit of fun. It's Christmas, right? Points go around.
Like I said, I think it's the best time to
be my Watkins replacement.
You got to remember, that can't be true, Brian.
Keep Watkins.
No way.
What's the matter? What's he saying?
Sorry, he's just confirmed. Well, he's telling me how old Focal is. I can't believe that for a second.
The way I see it, Bowen has a decent time to recover his knee injury and was classified as not serious, and Watkins is likely to be rested for the City game for a recent muscle injury. This is Blazy in the chat. Well, there we go. That's the votes, guys. If you can use your infinite FPL wisdom to help me direct my way to FPL success, that'd be great. It would involve another -4, leading me to take a -12. However, Isaac against Man United could easily get me 2 or 3 attacking returns because United are absolutely pants. And Liverpool, on the other hand, with Nunez, I could see him missing lots of chances. I think having Salah as a cover already is enough. But let me know if you think that I'm wrong, or if you think that maybe Nunez is one that I should look at. Vote. Use your fingers and vote. Isaac's more likely to start. In the next few, Isaac will get injured again, says Hemming. Isaac's on penalties. It was his birthday a few. What's that got to do with anything? It was his birthday a few weeks ago. If you already had Gabriel, would you rather Saliba, or would you prefer Tsimikas as a buy?
Saliba.
I think both are decent options, but obviously Saliba's going to be like long term more stable in your team. I'm also worried about Isaac getting injured again, says Odin.
Oh God, who cares?
What's it? People, worry about. I mean, anyone could get injured. Anyone could. I mean, the game week could start, and I don't know, Saka could get pulled off injured in 5 minutes. So it happens. Injuries do happen, but you can't look at it that way. Hi lads. Hi Fozzie. How you doing, mate? You all right? If you already had that mess. If you already read that message out.
As in FPL Fozzie. Jesus.
FPL Fozzie. If Bowen doesn't play, I'll literally knee jerk, which is funny because I even injured my knee at work. F in chat. Arlen could get injured. Anyone can get injured. No way Watkins is risked ahead of 2 big home games in the same week. There are 7 game weeks in December. Anyone can get injured, apart from Salah and Bruno Fernandes. How nailed is Darwin? Not very. I wouldn't say he's nailed. I think he's probably preferred. He's preferred, but he is going to get rotated. Guaranteed, he's going to get rotated. Because Klopp likes his rotations.
Who'd have thought when I did my -16 this morning that by 12 hours later you're telling me that you're about to do a -12? I would never have imagined that.
Well, it's on a -8 already. I mean, it's not exactly that much, is it? Let's be honest.
No. But if it sets up your team much better for the next 3 or 4 game weeks.
Yeah. Did I need to get rid of Bowen?
Yes.
Did I need to get rid of Trossard?
Yes.
Did I need to get... there's one that you can't say yes to. I didn't need to get rid of Trippier, but he was an enabler. Watkins. I can sell Watkins now for 8.3. Freeze a bit. 8.3 million I can sell Watkins for.
Yeah, I know, because you made a hell of a lot of money on him.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, no, it's time for him to go. If I sell him at 8.3, but he's currently valued at 8.5. I lose 0.2 on him. But it is what it is. Real Men do -20, says Karma Baby. Good evening, Negus. How's it going?
Yeah, but you've made lots of money on him. Most people would be selling him at probably 8.4, 8.5. Sorry, 8.4, 8.5.
But bought him for a bit more.
You've made a hell of a lot of money.
Well, hang on a minute. Hang on. I bought him I bought him for
8.2. 8.1.
I bought him at 8.2.
Yeah.
And I'm selling him for 8.3, so I bought him for 8.1 on him. Not much, to be honest. The one that I've made the most money on is... well, I've probably got rid of him now, haven't I?
Bowen would have made you a lot of money.
Yeah, Bowen did, but he's gone now.
Really early.
He's gone now. But anyway, I'm actually... My team value at the moment is 104.4. Is that good? What's yours at, Steve-O? Does it even matter?
I think I'm 0.1 short than yours.
Oh, there we go then. All that crap.
No, it doesn't.
All that giving it, Jason's done all this team value.
There's a lot of people watching at the moment. What should they do?
What should they do? Okay, Real Men do -20s, apparently, Karma Baby says. Would you do Bowen to Doku from -4? Oh, Doku is he's a nice one to watch, isn't he? He is. He's a live wire. From -4, Bowen to Doku.
Yeah, do it.
It's differential, isn't he? It's great.
Do it, and then do a super chat to Focal to get the same answer, and then do a super chat to Andy to get the same answer. I've seen that, by the way.
Well, don't need to super chat Elite FPL because we read your comments out regardless. Darwin is worth the punt versus Fulham, says Chatsport. Boring move this week for me, says Max Roberts. Mbromo in for Son. 2 transfers next week. Should be able to get Haaland back against Luton without any hits. Hang on, Mbromo in for Son. 2 transfers next week. Should be able to get... You are really off. You're off field, mate. You're somewhere else. You've been reading Firetog's spreadsheets. By any chance? Firetog, Steve-O's -16, blocked my entire team. Only difference in goalkeeper and has Salah versus my Darwin. So he's basically brought in all your... Well, Steve-O, you will be comforted to know that you are bringing in Firetog's team for your -16.
So that means more red arrows. Brilliant.
Not necessarily. The only way he's up for Firetog, and for you, and for me. Let's be honest. We're all in the shit at the moment.
I think that's the key, isn't it? I just think that just...
You can only go up, mate.
Means sorting out your teams for planning ahead, just get on with it. Like
Is Pillock and Kelleher in for Gay and Strakosha for a -8 worth it? Pinnock and Kelleher? No. No, I don't think so. Steve-O, do you think you should do a -8, changing the goalkeeper? A goalkeeper? And Pinnock? No. Doku will play each game from now, says Heggis. I think Doku's a great move. I think Bowen's going to train. Yeah, I don't know if he trained, but I know that Bowen's going to punish everyone that sold him. You just know he is. He's going to punish everyone that sold him. Anybody looked at Gabriel Jesus as a Watkins replacement or Isaac and Darwin? Yeah, I think to be honest, the focus is on the Newcastle and Liverpool boys, to be fair. I mean, let's quickly look at the transfers in, the sheep are all going for one way, and that's basically Isaac. Nearly 200,000 people have transferred Isaac in already. And then we've got Darwin on 141. People, 78,200 people have transferred in Watkins. Steve-O.
Again, this happens every year. Or more specifically, every week.
Was it?
Well, yeah, people transferring players and then they get injured or they don't end up playing. And it's like, was it last week when 300,000 brought in Bowen before he was injured or whatever the news came out? And it's just like, brilliant. You've got... These things happen. And this is why,
Alvarez
again,
to Isaac instead of Watkins to Isaac.
This is why I talk about this game and the price changes and all that nonsense. It's because it's just you're basically playing a game against robots and dictating what you do because of price changes.
You keep chatting to the lovely people in the chat. I'll be here 2 minutes. I'm making a cup of tea because this is going to drag on. We've got to do predictions. Let's quickly just chat with them.
Well, when you come back, we'll get on with predictions.
Yeah, absolutely. Just have a little chat with them and read the comments out and all that jazz. And do we stick you on the full screen? I'll put your team up on the screen so people can see your team. There we go. See you in a moment, guys. Just need a cup of tea to warm myself up because I'm in the shed, you see.
Animation's saying here, I may just say screw it and do Watkins to Darwin.
Anyone else want a cup of tea while I'm at
it? Do it. Max Roberts, my team is pretty well set. I'm looking ahead now as to how to set up my team when Man City's good run starts. I've tripled Liverpool attack. Jesus. Which I'm hoping does well over the next couple of weeks. I mean, I wouldn't have triple Liverpool attack personally. It's just only Salah that seems to be doing anything, to be honest. I mean, Darwin, yes. I mean, he can pop up with whatever, but Chat Sports saying I'm looking at Jesus in for Alvarez. Jesus, literally, Jesus Christ. Why? Does Jesus even score? You're better off bringing in an Arsenal defender. To be honest with you, it's more. I just think with what was I reading today? I can't remember what I was reading now, but they were basically talking about how Arsenal are more focused on. I think it may have been on TalkSport. That they seem to be more focusing on defending than scoring goals, and the data suggests this. So, in fact, tripling up if you play Sky, tripling up on Arsenal defence is a potentially wise move. In my opinion. God. I don't know about that, Chris. Everyone with a poor bench is going to get wrecked this month. I don't think they will. I don't think it's going to be that bad, to be honest with you. I think so long as you've got players which are pretty much the talisman of their teams, the likes of Saka, for argument's sake, and Burmo. Raya and two defenders could be massive. Animations saying from Arsenal point of view. Arsenal attack has been blunt. It's not like we're trying to defend, but after 15 years fixed without trying. Brian saying Brighton are decimated. Yep, that's why Burmo captain when they play Brighton is actually a really, really, really good idea. Brian saying he's done a -12. What did you do? What did you do, Brian, for that? Blazy saying, who would you target to sell, Bowen or Watkins? I would just wait on news. If you're that absolutely desperate to get rid of one of them, I would just wait on news on anything, to be completely frank. Looking at whoscored.com, albeit they're absolutely rubbish when it comes to predicted lineups, and I can guarantee they're going to say that Watkins is going to start. Of course they have. Yeah, they've got him as Watkins as starting. I wonder if they include the information regarding... Yeah, it even says here, Ollie Watkins missed Thursday's Europa League clash with the Liège Warsaw, but should be cleared to start here. So I'm assuming he was just ill. A bit like Jack Grealish. He still started the Man City game versus whoever it was. I love the fact Animations takes every word I say literally. Christ all fucking mighty. I can't be bothered to scroll up Brian because I'll be here all day looking for a message. Just Heger's saying I have a feeling Sterling will go off soon. Why do you have that? Chang saying, am I just sending Simicast and Picast now to save 0.1 or wait for tomorrow? If you're wanting to do the move, just do the move. It's quite simple, really. Look, from my personal point of view, like I say, when I was talking on a members video this morning, I was just airing the same opinion as Serge and Raptor that was brought to the attention of just bored of playing this game. It's just true. Like I just said about the price changes, I think we're just constantly more dictated with this game with price changing than actually thinking about tactics, because if we can't bring in a certain player because he costs too much money, it just goes against all your plans and everything. It's why, like I say, I kind of appreciate Sky a lot more, because the prices are locked and you can genuinely plan ahead and just be at ease with your team. In this game, it's if I don't do this move now, I can't get the player that I want because he's going up in price on Monday evening and I've still got 6 days to go before the deadline. It's why over the next, like I said this morning, it's why over the next, what was it, 5 game weeks, it's so tight.
Is this going to be a Sky FPL channel next year, Steve-O? Oh,
No.
I was just listening into your commentary.
It's not going to be a Sky channel because I have no knowledge of that game at all.
Well, how far up are you in the leagues? If you're doing very well at one point.
220th.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Don't know any knowledge about that game, but you're 220th.
Well, I don't. I'm just picking...
Picking the best best players for each week, right?
No, I'm planning.
This is my point
about the price changes. Your game and this game is just dictated by price changes, where in Sky it's not. It's just, I can bring in that player.
Yeah.
Let's just do it and literally save it until the
I do like the price changes, but I think that it's I think they need to kind of find a way of not making it impact people's like thought process as much as it does already. I know it's a really hard to do, but maybe they should put like a cap on it or reduce the amount of impact it makes. I don't know.
I just think the game just needs to be more transparent. It just literally just goes, you have 2 hours before Shimikas, Kellier, Saka and Bowen rise tonight. That's it. That's all it needs to do.
Yep.
And then obviously vice versa regarding price falls.
We've been saying for ages that they need to put more chips in this game or change it up a little bit because it gets a bit...
I don't think it needs chips. I really
no, different chips. Different chips.
Well, when listening to Joe, FS Scout Joe, on the FPL Juice show, he was making the point that the game is actually is the same company that does the Eras division or something in Holland, and they have lots of different chip strategies and different ways of scoring points or whatever it is. And he thinks that they should potentially bring that across to this game.
Well,
but I just don't think they will.
They're scared of scaring off the casuals, aren't they?
Yeah.
And the people that don't really spend much time.
I do like this -12 because I do from Brian. Cash, Bowen, Eze, Solanke out. But Palmer and Burmo, Isaac and Zinchenko, I think that's brilliant.
Sounds similar to what I've done. Do it. Anyone else? Does anyone else dip Kit Kats in tea?
Sorry?
Does anyone else dip Kit Kats in tea? Get the chocolate off them? Or I was just a weirdo?
Speak to animations, apparently Kit Kats are banging.
Banging, mate. They are. They're banging.
Big tips. How did we meet? Essentially, Dan got us together 5 years ago, sorry, and yeah, I spoke to Beth
I knew
about
of
it.
Steve-O like 12 years ago. More than that. You went to Westlands, didn't you?
No.
You didn't?
No.
So hang on. How did you know Pete then? I thought you were in the same year. All this time, I thought you were in the same year group as Pete, because Pete was in a year ahead of me.
No.
Oh, right, okay.
He is all through Tesco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
met
obviously
you,
didn't know.
I unofficially met you twice. I've said this before.
Didn't say anything, yeah.
At Pete's house when you lived there, because you were doing overnight work, and Pete was like, "You've got to keep the noise down." And ironically, we were there to talk about Torbay Elite and to sort it all out. And then
Weird, isn't it?
the time was you were going out drinking with 4 or 5 other people. You were trying to get, well, myself and 2 others out to go to
Mambo's?
No, the one at the top of Castle Circus. Near Pete's.
Venue?
No, Castle Circus.
Oh, Castle Circus.
What was that place called? Really
Valbon's.
That's it. You were trying to. It was Thursday night, wasn't it?
Thursday night drinks were cheap as hell, weren't they? Like
Yes.
£5 or something. I can't remember now. Girls drank free. On one of the,
I can't remember.
there was something going on. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. Those are the days.
But regarding, yeah, but then Dan basically did the same thing, really. Jason just said, I really like the stuff you do in the Facebook group. I want to join in with this.
Who said that?
Well, you did, apparently.
No, you invited me on.
No, but you had commented to Dan that you enjoy the work.
Oh no, I said it was really good what you did. Yeah, I said, oh no, but then one of you two reached out afterward. I just said, oh, really good job, guys. Thanks for doing the covering it all, because you covered how well I was doing, and I was like, oh, commented on it, and then you were like, oh well, come on, why don't you come on and have a chat? And I did. Yeah,
and that was on Facebook, and
yeah. Facebook Live. No, it wasn't even Facebook Live. No, it was a Facebook upload, wasn't it? Facebook page.
And I said to you, I said, look, would it be viable to put this up on YouTube, because it just takes so long to upload to Facebook? And you went, yeah, I can do it. And the history's, well,
there we go.
You can literally see the original video, and Jason was something
Cringe.
like, oh, I can't even bloody remember now. Something like
302nd or something, wasn't it? Something stupid like that.
Just imagine if you were like there now.
Oh god, yeah, the clickbait would be ridiculous. We'd be all
It
over
was
that,
at
wouldn't
Christmas time. It was around Christmas, January time this was happening. It would be incredible.
Well, one of us has got to do well at some point, Steve. Maybe next year. Right, should we get on to the predictions? I feel like we're treading water a bit here.
Before you do you want to just tell people what to be doing?
Hang on. Tell people what? Sorry, what am I telling people? Steve-O?
Well, what they should be doing if they're brand new around here and hitting the like button.
People, if you are tuning in for the first time, we enjoy what myself and Steve-O do on this channel, please hit that subscribe button. It helps support the channel by helping others see it and tells YouTube that we actually provide good content for the interwebs. Without you doing that, we get shadow banned and put into the dark reaches of YouTube, never to be seen by the normal FPL enjoyer out there. I see we've got one person watching us on Twitch, so hello to the person watching us over on Twitch as well for better video quality. Just a reminder as well, if you want to watch the stream in high definition, not YouTube definition, watch us on Twitch. It's much better. And join us on Discord, discord.gg /Elite FPL. Discord is hustling, bustling channels of FPL discussion and hangout chat.
And it's free.
And it's $14.99 a month. No, it's not really. It's just basically a fun place to be, Steve-O, if you like to talk about FPL.
And it's
what
free.
What was the big reveal? Steve-O's under -16. Yeah. We're giving away a PlayStation 5. We're giving away a PlayStation 5 picture of one. We're going to give away a picture of a PlayStation 5.
Do you want to quickly go through the poll at the moment as it stands?
I've just ended it, mate. Just a second ended it. Keep Watkins, 37%. Isaac, 32%. Nunez, 29%. Total of 82 votes. Majority going with Keep Watkins and save the 4 points.
I say look at the fixtures.
You just want me to get more in hits going, so you not having your -16 doesn't seem so bad. That's what you do.
Pretend that's not the case.
There we go.
I do think that Isaac in for
when the fun
Watkins.
stops, the Discord pops. Yeah, absolutely. Right, let's get on to the. Let me just get Super Brew up because I'm coming back. I'm coming for you, Steve-O, and Super Brew. I just want you to know that. You better watch your back, mate.
What are you, 10 points behind me or something? 15?
I am.
I'm exactly 5 points behind. Or was it 3 points behind top spot?
No, I'm more than that. I'm 27 points behind you. God, that's not good.
27?
Yeah, I'm on 117. I thought I was doing all right. I've been going. I went up 4 places, but you've been going up as well. You're 5th in the blooming league. So I'm on 117. You're on 134.
And top spot's 138.5. I'm
139, mate.
139.5.
139.5. Andrew Ferguson.
So it's 5 points, and Firetog's 0.5 better off than me.
Firetog's doing amazing at predictions. It's amazing how he's just so well at predictions this season, but doing so mediocre at FPL. It's kind of weird. So he's identifying the teams that are going to win and identifying the scores, but it doesn't translate into picking the right players. Interesting, isn't it? It'd be curious. I don't know how well Andrew Ferguson's doing FPL wise. Does anyone can tell me?
I think he's in the. I'll check.
Yeah. Let's go through the predictions for round. Hang on a minute. Round 14. It is round 14. We're going on to game week 14, and we're going to predict some of these games. So we're starting off at the Emirates Stadium with Arsenal versus Wolves, and I think this is a pretty simple win for Arsenal. I don't see Wolves getting anything. I'm thinking 2-0 in this game, Steve. 2-0. I'm going to lock that price in. And not surprisingly, 97% of the people on Super Brew in our league has gone with 97.4 has gone with a Arsenal win. 2%, less than 2% going with a draw. Less than 1% going with Wolves. So it's literally overwhelmingly Arsenal. And the main score predictions, including... Is yours here, Steve-O? Oh, I don't see yours. Make sure to do Super Brew, Steve-O. Firetog. What?
You've just literally reminded me.
Firetog's gone with a 3-0. Salt and Say's gone with a 3-1. Cinnamon's gone with a 3-0. Where's Andrew Ferguson? He's gone with 2-0. Same as me. There we go. What's your thoughts on this game? Arsenal versus Wolves, Steve-O? Animation's going 2-0 too. Chris going 2-1 or 3-1 according to history.
I think I'm probably going to go 2-1. I just feel that Arsenal always seem to concede at home, and Wolves attacking wise are actually pretty good. I just think they're going to concede one, but I think I know Arsenal have got enough in the tank to be like 2 or 3-0 up, and then they'll just concede a sloppy goal. So I'm going 2-1 to Arsenal, Jace.
2-1. It's your favourite prediction these days, isn't it? Seems like everything's 2-1. Meaning of life. 2-1. Brentford versus Luton. Also 3 o'clock on the Saturday. We've got no lunchtime then. Oh,
No, it's all 3 o'clocks.
okay. When is it next? Is it next week? It's the all Amazon Prime. Is it midweek?
This midweek, yeah.
Brentford versus Luton Town. Brentford, you'd think you talk about 2-1. This has got 2-1 written on it. 2-1 to Brentford, lock that in. 90% of teams going with Brentford to win. 2-1 being picked by Edgeworth, Rodrigo, Sultan Saeed. You are not there because you've not done it yet. Andrew Ferguson's gone with a 3-0 win to Brentford. What's your thoughts on this game? Brentford versus Luton, Steve-O. History
Luton
is
are a very
with Brentford.
tough cookie to break, and but they're very good at home. Luton, Brentford are very good at home, and I just think that Brentford have got enough firepower to get past a very stubborn Luton defence. It's got 1 or 2-0 written all over it. I'm going 2-0.
Okay. And then we move on to Burnley versus Sheffield United. Burnley versus Sheffield United. Two teams that are desperately looking for points right now. Burnley need to... We talked about this, Steve-O. This is a must-win game for Burnley. If they lose this, I think this is going to set them up for relegation, 100%. They've not picked up any points in the last 6 games. They need to get a win here. Whereas Sheffield United, they did get that fluke. Was it a fluke win? I can't even remember. They beat Wolves 2-1. I don't even remember that game.
They scored 2 very late goals, didn't they?
And they got a draw against Brighton. So they're no pushovers. So I think that on form, I would go with Sheffield United to win this marginally. But on pure desperation and on necessity, Burnley surely at home, can they do something in this game to get at least 3 points? I'll let you go first.
Well, the simple answer is no.
Okay.
Defensively, we're all over the place. From an attacking perspective, we just don't create enough for any of the players up front, specifically Rodriguez. It's just a shambles, to be honest with you, and it's why I'm expecting Sheffield United to beat us. I just think that they've just got a more coherent unit, a team which actually has played together for longer than 5 minutes. So I sadly expect this to be a Sheffield United boring 1-0 win. This has got 1-1 or 1-0 either 1-0 either way written all over it. But I'm going 1-0 Sheffield United. Me
too. I've agreed with that. Interestingly, though, Super Brew, they think differently. 49.25% of players have picked a win for Burnley. I don't know how, but they have. And 36% have gone with a draw. People that have notably gone with draws are the likes of Elliott, Matthew Oziashi, Cinnamon, Buffy. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Andrew Ferguson, top of the league, has gone with Burnley to win 2-1.
Well,
Firetog's gone with a 3-0.
To Burnley?
To Burnley?
No.
What do they know that we
don't? Well, they
don't.
don't know anything, is the simple answer. Just to let you know, Andrew Ferguson is 244k Andrew Ferguson in FPL.
2-1 is Harbour Boy saying. So's Karma Baby. So's Paulie. So's Peter Scullion. All very, very good players. Very good score predictors. I mean, wow, Rodriguez. I mean, 2-1 to Burnley. Wow, okay.
Who's scoring for us?
Well, you'd have to ask them. Nottingham Forest versus Everton is on at the 5:30 kickoff on the Saturday, City Ground. Nottingham Forest versus Everton. I'm going to go with Nottingham Forest to win this. Chris Wood to score. 1-0 Nottingham Forest, Steve-O. Locked it in. 27% to go with Nottingham Forest. More people going with Everton on this one, it seems.
More people going with Everton?
Yeah, more people are predicting Everton. 40% of the Super Brew are going with Everton win. 27 to Nottingham Forest, weirdly enough.
it's all about how will Nottingham Forest try and break down this Everton back 9. Sorry,
the Dyche special. It's the Dyche Burnley special.
I think they can, because they've just, like I said, I always say this line, they've just got a better quality of player. And I think they will break through, but I do expect Everton to score because Nottingham Forest can't keep clean sheets. So I'm going to go 2-1 to Nottingham Forest.
Interesting. Okay, and then we got Newcastle versus Man United, a game that I'm dreading on the evening on Saturday, tomorrow night. This is going to be a great game for I think this is going to be an entertaining watch for the neutral. A little bit like the Galatasaray game. It's going to be open. It's going to be chances and goals for both teams. But the chances that will be converted, I think, will be overwhelmingly in the Newcastle favour. So I think United will have chances in the game to do something, but they won't do anything and they won't score more than one goal. I'm going to go with 3-1 to Newcastle. I think one less than what they did the other week against Chelsea. They beat Chelsea 4-1. I think they're going to beat Man United 3-1. I think on paper, they'll play very similarly. I think they'll play very similarly how they set up against Chelsea, and they will take advantage of the space that United gives them. 63% of the people on Subaru going with a Newcastle win. Only 19%, Steve-O, are going with Man United to do anything or to win the game. 18% going with a draw. So it's crazy to think that these days overwhelming odds are against the home team against Man United on most match days now. Your thoughts?
Yeah, despite the fact you don't draw any games, I'm predicting a draw here. Newcastle are down to the bare bones.
I don't know, you've been saying that a while, but they're playing good football, man.
I'm not saying they're not playing good football, but they are down to the bare minimum, and they're going to be coming across a Man United team who conceded a last minute. I mean, in fact, no, it wasn't. It was in the 70th minute, wasn't it, to make it 3-3? Just to interest, what happened in this? Oh, you didn't see it?
I didn't watch it live. No, I watched it back on the highlights, but so it was hard for me to actually gauge exactly what the emotion of it. But from what I understand, it was just a high energy game where both teams went for it. United threw away 2-goal lead essentially, and Onana made another howler. So yeah, there's it's what it is. You can't do much about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I like I say, I just genuinely, I think Man United are going to take advantage of Newcastle's tired espionage, so to speak, and I just think they're going to nick something in this. I just have this feeling it's just going to be 1-1. I don't know why. I do know why. Yeah, because I just think that Man United have got enough about them.
Okay, well, you seem to see something about Man United that I don't, and not many other Man United fans do. And certainly any people in the chat, you don't have to be United fans to see that United right now are very average at home, and away they are going to suck. The fans in St James's are going to be the 12th man. I hope it's not more than 3 goals for Newcastle. I really do. But I'll take a 1-1. This is the state of things right now, being a United supporter. I would take a 1-1. I would take a 1-1 all day long. If you offered me 1-1, yeah, I'll rip your arm off for that, because that's a very hard game.
All the raw data suggests that Newcastle will win this 1 or 2-0. I just have this inkling that Man United are going to come out and
you got a gut feeling.
Come out
a bet on it. Newcastle concede, but United will concede a lot more. Yeah, the thing is, United have probably got a goal in them. They've probably got 1 goal in them, yeah. But I don't think United are going to keep out Newcastle for 90 minutes. I just think that once Newcastle score a goal, if Newcastle score a goal in the first half, I think they go into the half-time 2-0 up. I think heads go down. United's heads go down. Newcastle fans are on top of their team. The atmosphere is incredible. 3-1. But if United score first and then the atmosphere starts to get affected, they go in half time 1-0, they got a chance.
Newcastle in Tyneside isn't an area which will be going down. There'll be more about them if they're 1-0 down.
Okay. If there was a situation in the game where the atmosphere did, for some whatever reason, get less electric, then that would be the only way United will win that game. I think
the only way that will happen is if Man United are 4-0 up at half time.
Yeah, that ain't happening. So basically, the chances are almost zero, in my opinion. Newcastle played Newcastle played in France on Tuesday, and Man United played in Turkey on Wednesday. Newcastle will have had more of a rest. Sometimes people look into these things. I don't think, mate. You've got to remember that
Newcastle
these players
no
are used.
either.
These players are not travelling on coach. They're not travelling in a dinky bus. They are travelling in luxury. They're used to travelling all of their young adult life. They've been used to being ferried around in luxury and having everything done for them, literally everything done for them. There's absolutely no issue with travelling to France and to Turkey and back again. I don't read into that. I really do not read into it. It's not like they're sat at the airport waiting for a plane, they're missing out on sleep because they're waiting for a flight, or the flight gets delayed or cancelled, and they're having to. These people are literally having everything done for them, and there's a reason for that, to make their life as easy as possible. Their food, their accommodation, their days are planned out and timed out accordingly, and it's just basically A to B, B to A, and it's as simple as that. There's no real impact on anyone's life.
Unless you're going to literally the other side of the world.
Yeah, if you're going to China or something, then yeah, it might be a bit different. Or the other side of Russia or Siberia or Australia or South America. Then yeah, I'll grant you that. Yeah, that's a bit of jet lag going in. But you're not going to get jet lag for going to Turkey. You're not going to get jet lag for going to France. Right, moving on. Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. Well, again, on paper, it's a bit obvious who the majority of people are going to go with. The away team. But Bournemouth have been slightly back into a winning ways as of late, winning 3 of the last 4 games. Could it be an upset, Steve? This could be one of the upsets this weekend. It could. From an FPL point of view.
Well, that's why you need to get rid of Watkins.
Oh, yeah. Got rid of Cash already, mate. You got rid of him too.
I don't know. I just think that Aston Villa have... It's the usual line again from me. I just think they've got the better quality. Do I expect Bournemouth to score? I do.
I'm going to go with it.
Aston Villa are so much more of a better team, and I'm stating the bloody obvious there, and I do think that Aston Villa come out on top. They've already passed the first test, beating Tottenham last week. I don't care what the circumstances are. They did it. They beat them. That's one test gone. Now it's they've beaten the team in whoever they were playing the other day, Liège, Warsaw. If they beat them, and I expect them to beat Bournemouth.
Okay, simple as that. So what's the score then?
2-1.
Freaking out. I'm going to go with 1-1, mate. Surprisingly. Only 12% of people are going with a draw in that game. 82% are going with Aston Villa to win. And guess what? The biggest prediction is for Aston Villa. 2-1. There we go.
I do think that if Watkins doesn't start,
1-0.
I think at that point I may put it in favour of Bournemouth. Because some players can put the fear of life into other teams, but if that player isn't playing, it's like, well, he's not playing. We've got a chance now. So.
Okay, we'll move on to Chelsea versus Brighton. Chelsea versus Brighton. Could it be Animation's Cole Palmer that comes through on this game? What happened to Brighton? They got found out.
Well, they're not being found out in Europe, but they're being found out in the Premier League because they're tired. In fact, this is a team.
I can't believe they've only won 6 games in 13.
Yeah.
Okay, so mid-table clash. I'm going to go with Chelsea to get a result here. I'm going to go 2-1 to Chelsea. Your favourite prediction, 2-1 Chelsea, home team advantage. 57% of the game going with a Chelsea win, 16% going with a Brighton win, 26% going with a draw. I can see that your prediction has already been put in. You've agreed with me, 2-1.
Well, the only upside for Brighton is that Chelsea are terrible at home. The last five fixtures, lost 3, drawn 2.
There we go.
Brighton, on the other hand, away from home, they like playing away from home and they score goals. So based on that, it should be a Brighton win. I just think though that Chelsea will take advantage of the rotation that De Zerbi will put into this team, and 2-1.
2-1, right? And we got Liverpool. We got Liverpool versus Fulham. Liverpool at home against Fulham. Liverpool's form, draw, win, draw, win, draw. Admittedly, it was a Man City. It was a good result. I think that this should be a straightforward win for Liverpool. I'm going to go 2-0. But, oh, wow. Everyone's agreed. Everyone's agreeing. Buffy's gone 6-0. I don't think it's going to be 6-0. Hardboy's gone 4-1. Don't think it's going to be 4-1. 3-0. Andrew Ferguson's going 3-0. That's a bold prediction from Andrew. Top of the league. 3-0. Yeah, I could see it, but I'm going to go safe with 2-0. Steve-O?
Yeah, I think Fulham are going to make it really, really difficult for Liverpool here.
Yeah.
Liverpool are going to win this. It's pretty much about as straightforward as it gets. But I don't think Fulham are going to make it that easy. They didn't make it. I know the game ended 3-2 against Wolves the other night, but crying out loud, that game was so. It was like. How can I explain this? It was really quick paced and everything, but the end product from both teams wasn't that great. I just think Fulham are going to have enough in the tank to just to keep the score down, like 1-0, 2-0. I think I've gone 2-0. I think I've gone 2-0 or 3-0.
Yeah. And then we've got West Ham versus Crystal Palace. I don't have any real investment in this game. I'm just going to go on home. I'm going to go on form and home advantage. West Ham to win 1-0.
You're expecting West Ham to keep a clean sheet?
Well, not just me. Rodrigo's going with a clean sheet to West Ham. Bakama, baby. I mean, law of averages says they've got to keep a clean sheet at some point, right?
You are right, yep. And they're playing a Crystal Palace team that are now down to the bare bones. I just think that West Ham
score for Crystal Palace, though?
Well, they've got Edouard. they've got Elise, Schlupp, to name 3, and that's about as far as it goes.
It might get a set piece, I suppose. Mitchell, yeah.
Play your Mitchell, and maybe he could play. I just think these two are going to cancel each other out in a dire game, 1-1, despite the history.
1-1.
It's going to be really high scoring. Yeah, I'm going 1-1.
Animation going 1-0 to West Ham. Steve-O with the huge yawn as West Ham Palace comes up, yeah. Haggis is going 1-1, 2-0, says Colm. Not going to be very impactful from an FPL point of view, that game, I don't believe. But what a game will be impactful from an FPL point of view is the next game on the list, which is the big one, Manchester City versus Tottenham. Now, this... If City lose this game, what are people going to be saying?
If City lose?
Yeah, if City lose this game, what are people going to be saying?
They're going to be saying that Spurs are back in it.
Are they going to be saying it's Arsenal's league? Could Arsenal win the league?
No. They never do that. They always continue saying it's Man City's league. So long as Arsenal win, obviously.
So if Arsenal win and City lose, Arsenal go 4 points clear. But it's all about we talk about the fixtures and we talk about the schedule being so crammed. Wow, I mean, whoever's top at Christmas could be top by 5-6 points minimum. Yeah, we could see a leader emerge out of that pack at Christmas time, because of all the games we've got between now and the new year. It'll be very interesting. I think that, on the other hand, Man City will win this game. It will not be a entertaining match. It will not be a thriller, a 4-goal thriller. It will be something like a 2-1. Your 2-1 prediction. 2-1 to Manchester City, Steve-O.
How many goals have Tottenham scored?
A lot of people are disagreeing with me, it would seem.
How many goals have Tottenham scored in the last 6 fixtures, Jace? Just
2 goals?
No, they scored more than 2 goals, for crying out loud.
In how many? In the last what fixtures?
6 fixtures. How many have they scored?
In the last 6?
Yeah. In all competitions.
Without looking?
Without looking, yeah. Just give us a number. You don't need to do a Dan here. Just give us a number. How many goals have they scored in the last 6? Add 3 is 8. How many have Man City scored in the last 6 fixtures?
In the last 6 fixtures, Man City have scored 6.
They scored 20. Man City score goals. Tottenham don't. Tottenham's last fixtures.
But Man City they've been drawing a few games. 1 goal,
2, 2, 1. Whereas Man City,
they got 4 against Chelsea, didn't they? In the 4-4 draw, and they smacked Bournemouth 6-1. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they beat you 3-0.
Yeah,
6-1 against Bournemouth, 3-0 against Young Boys.
Why did I feel that Man City were just winning games by 1 goal?
Well, it's this expectation, isn't it?
Well, they haven't been. They smashed Fulham 5-1. They beat West Ham considerably 3-1. They beat Nottingham Forest 2. They've been winning by 2-goal margins a few times, and then they smashed us 3-0. Smashed Bournemouth 6-1. 4 goals apiece at Chelsea, away at Chelsea. And then, I mean, it's the Liverpool game is the most recent.
I mean, that could have ended 3-3, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I give you the whole Man City can score goals, but FPL Bailey 6-0 is a bit hopeful, to be honest.
Is it?
Oh, you really think that triple captaining Haaland is the way forward?
I think it's the usual question. Shall I triple captain Haaland this week? There'll be someone here that's considering doing it, and my answer is do it.
Should I do it, Steve-O?
Your captain Salah, I thought.
Yeah. Spurs defence bad at this point. I think Spurs score first again. The City kicked the gear and went 3-1. Wow, okay. Wow, 5-0 City, 5-3. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, well then that's interesting. So what's your score prediction? It is 4-1. Wow.
I was thinking of 5 or 6, 6-2. Genuinely.
Wowzers.
If it's all about will
Wowzers. Well,
City...
maybe I'm not. Maybe I am a bit hopeful in Salah then if everyone's thinking all of these goals are going for City.
But the question is, will City go for it?
Or will
That's
they just
the big one.
keep it down to 2?
Well, more
if
specifically,
City are cruising, is Pep going to put his foot onto the throat of of Tottenham, or is he going to just be happy with playing it around the back for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, you know? Like, because sometimes City, once they're cruising, they just chill out. They take the foot off the throttle, you know?
Well, Tottenham are going to be going there to win no matter what. They're not going to be sitting back, and they're going to be going there to win. And I think that there's a high chance that there's going to be a lot of through balls into Haaland, and he's going to be taking advantage of certain individuals in that back line. And I really do think that this could be an absolute murder if Man City want to go for it. But the fact that they've got so many, I'm stating the bloody obvious, I know, but they've got lots of fixtures coming up. They've got 2 big games in Tottenham and Aston Villa. Then it's Luton, which they don't give a shit about because they're just going to cruise that. Then they've got Champions League game a few days after that. Then they're at home to Crystal Palace. Then they're at home to Brentford. And then it's away at Everton. And then it's Sheffield United. So they've got a really, really, really good run-in after Aston Villa. Like a really good run-in. And I think that this is where Pep's going to be making sure that he manages his team properly. And I would not be surprised if they get quite a few clean sheets over the next, because this is when Pep's at his best. When it's really, really tight fixtures and he just wants to, like you just said, wants to close up shop. They haven't got Brentford, have they? That's actually been cancelled. But I think if there was a nailed on defender, Kyle Walker for argument's sake, if you want to bring in a Man City defender, bring him in. But yeah, these next 2 fixtures, I can see Man City scoring a hell of a lot of goals, Jason.
Yeah, maybe you're right here, Stevie. There we go. Get on it, guys. Get on Haaland captain. Heard it here first. Not triple captain. Triple captain Haaland, says Stevo. If you've got the balls to do it, balls to the walls, ladies and gentlemen. Proverbially, as the old saying goes, he who dares wins. Right. Well, that's the predictions over and done with. I think it's pretty much wraps it up. Do you want any closing remarks that you want to give to the chat, Stevo?
I'm just genuinely hoping that you go through with go for the -12, to hell with it,
and go with the triple captaincy on Haaland.
But no, I wouldn't say that. But look, Aston Villa's fixtures aren't great. They've got Bournemouth, Man City, Arsenal, and Brentford. What you think? You think Watkins is going to outscore Isaac, who's got much better fixtures? I don't think so.
Fartog's just put something in the chat here. Super Cup registration now open. I didn't know about that. Did you know about that? Oh, that's actually. Oh my god, it's that time of year that I completely.
Well, this is why we need moderator meetings.
We need a moderator meeting. Moderators. Let's schedule a moderator meeting. Let's discuss this Super Cup, because
yes,
I've been so head down focusing on stuff that isn't FPL related that I need to get myself acclimatized and back up to date with everything that's going on in the Discord and with the moderators and everything. So yes, let's do that. So registrations are opening, and that'll be on Discord if you want to become involved in our annual Super Cup that's wonderfully run and maintained by the one and only Fartog. Spreadsheet King, the spreadsheet master. On that note, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy your weekend. And we will be back. Well, actually, do you want to tell her? Are you going to be doing anything over the weekend?
It'll be definitely Sunday. I'm
Sunday
doing
surgery
kickoffs, and then it'll be the Sunday surgery. And there's
I'll be available for the Sunday surgery, but I can't guarantee anything else at the moment.
There's a tiny chance I may do the Man City game as well, but I doubt it. I'd rather just be relaxing watching it, to be completely completely frank. But definitely the Sunday games, and you may consider doing a Saturday night reaction after the Man United game if you want.
Well, mate, it all depends on family, so see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Right. On that note, thank you ever so much, dudes and dudettes, and anyone else that may be tuning in for other planets. I'll bid you farewell and see you later. Bye, Steve. Do you want to wave?
I will wave. Yes.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
See you Sunday.
See you later. Bye.
I saw you